What is poppin', Phenoms and future Phenoms, man? Hey, you new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, turn on the notifications, because we dropping these videos daily. Yo, you guys wanted me to check out this 11 minutes of crypto gameplay. Apex Legends Season 3. Season 3 is tomorrow. We will be streaming live on twitch.tv, Mr. Phenom90. Link is in the description down below. But yo, let's go ahead and jump into this gameplay, man. I'm really excited to see what crypto is bringing to the table. Honestly, I think he's going to be OP, but let's get it.
What's up, everybody? James Duggan with IGN here to discuss crypto. I'm going to be talking you through some gameplay that I recorded at a capture event in Hollywood, California. Went to check out Season 3 Meltdown for Apex Legends, the new map World's Edge, as well as Crypto, the new legend. I got a lot of playtime with him, had a lot of fun, got to check out the charge rifle, which we'll see a bit of in this video. For my complete impressions, check IGN.com. But for now, let's just discuss the gameplay that's going on right now. So I land at a new spot which is called Geyser. I landed here a couple times and I really enjoy it, picking up the Havoc there, getting a second one, which is actually a pretty good starting loadout. So we'll get into Crypto's abilities in some of these subsequent clips. This one is a little bit action-oriented, but actually we'll see his tactical ability right here because I fat-fingered it. Not what I meant to do.
Ooh.
Just meant to shoot that guy.
Oh, that's dope.
Which I just did. So that's very nice. One thing you'll notice there is it actually passively spotted the enemy for me, but we'll talk about that later.
This is pretty good from IGN. Okay.
Crypto, unlike Watson, who I, obviously very powerful, didn't really care for her though. Crypto, completely my style. That said, if you're just fighting somebody who doesn't have something like the ability to wraith away or the ability to grapple somewhere, so you kind of just have to rely on your gun skill.
And right here, got one.
He's gonna be so good though because he can spot enemies. It's kind of like Bloodhound a little bit, except he might be better. Good shot.
I absolutely love this map. While we're on the subject of World's Edge, Geyser I think is a really cool location, and there's so many different ecologies, different features. Geyser, as the name would imply, has a giant geyser shooting out of the middle, which we will see put to use here, but even just kind of the aesthetic, the use of color here is totally different than you'll find in the more volcanic or frozen sections of the map. It's a larger map than Kings Canyon, and I only have about 6 to 8 hours of playtime on the thing, but I have to say I think it's a better one. It's hard to say. I'm definitely going to miss Skull Town, things of that nature. So I'm just looking around here for any other teams. You'll notice that I actually didn't send my drone out again. It was right where I left it. And it'll stay there, and it'll passively spot enemies for you, which we'll see a bit of in just a minute here.
Dope.
And the drone is very forgiving. There's no cooldown in terms of recalling it. And you can just keep it somewhere for as long as you want, as long as you don't get out of range. And the range is tremendous. I'm going to pick up the charge rifle here.
Wow, there's no downtime. Okay.
Got my ally respawned there.
They're going to patch that. There's
You can see the drone distance in the bottom left-hand corner there. And you can hold H at any point to recall the drone, which puts it back on your back and allows you to toss it from where you're at. It's important to keep track of your drone. You don't want to just set it and forget it. You kind of want to keep on top of it.
I'm moving over there.
We go check out here.
Here comes the geyser.
Syringe here.
Whiffing that, but that's okay because I need this syringe. That was intentional, guys. I intentionally whiffed that. I'm going to heal up here.
Hey, I give him props, man. You guys don't understand how hard it is to do commentary on the gameplay video.
Right now I'm going to take the zip towards the geyser. Take the geyser into the circle, which is very close. The geyser works like a redeployment balloon.
The map looks
but it's much
so
faster.
good. Seriously, it looks really good.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. We can take water out?
And then you can fly back down. Probably a shorter distance than the redeployment balloon, but nonetheless very useful. And what's cool about landing a geyser is if you just get absolutely screwed and get no weapons, then you can bounce out at a moment's notice. We have some enemies. I'm going to try putting the charge rifle to use.
Okay, this is
Fair
a new
warning,
rifle.
there are no charge rifle kills in this clip, but there is plenty of damage, and the way the charge rifle works, I quite like. It's different than Titanfall 2, or just its appearance in the Titanfall series, in the sense that that little initial beam deals
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a trace rifle, and then think like a Spartan laser from Halo 3. I have a down teammate here. I'm going to try and scout it out. I think at this point I was just trying to get some drone footage. So probably not the best play, because I should definitely be helping my teammate, but trying to do what I can.
I see one.
My ultimate is up, and in retrospect I definitely should have used it here, but you can see the little outline of the enemy Octane engaging on the team. I'm going to take some shots at
Hey,
this
that
player.
charge rifle was nice. Cracking.
The charge up time and that little incremental damage serves a purpose from a design perspective, both in terms of the person who is shooting as well as the person who's being shot. The person who's shooting can kind of dial it in based on that damage, and the person who's being shot, they get a little tiny bit of a telegraph, a little bit of a warning before that big, massive 45 body shot damage comes down the line.
Shots, boy. Shit.
I put one down. Step closer.
We're going to jump into some other clips here. Here's a really good example of how you can kind of use the drone, scout ahead, and immediately have kind of an actionable response to it. So I'm going to toss it out. It's already in the air.
Sky. I'll let you know what it is. Attacking that area.
I see a player, and you can actually see right there. I get that notification. If we go back and slow that down just a little bit, I get that HUD notification, and that's not me. That's the drone doing the work. That's the drone passively in the air,
Dude,
spotting that
he's
enemy.
like a bloodhound,
and it gives
but
you this kind
2.0.
of bloodhound-esque
Yeah.
see-through walls spot.
Dude.
And as part of his passive, his whole team can actually see that. Let's move on to some ultimate usage here. This was actually captured by our associate gameplay editor, Stella. She comes in here and uses the EMP ultimate, drone EMP, to great effect. Her team wasn't necessarily in a position to follow up, but just taking a look at it again, there's essentially a charge up time, and this ultimate deals 50 shield damage, slows players, and destroys traps. So quite a lot of use out of this. My first impression of Crypto, in terms of a power ranking standpoint, is he is incredibly powerful. I think this drone is super useful. So much so that I think there are probably going to be some nerfs imminent in terms of like the recharge time when it's destroyed. Stuff
Definitely, it's gonna be nerfed.
all right, so I'm able to see some players here. I go in for an ultimate myself, but that player's already down, so nothing there. But what's noteworthy here is this actually hits me. I asked a developer about this, whether the drone EMP can hit Crypto. The developer said no, but I have multiple clips that show that it clearly does, so I don't know if that was just this particular build or that's been changed in the live build. But regardless, that was my experience. Let's keep rolling this clip. I hear a res, and you know what to do when you hear a res.
Yeah, I put one
Shot.
down. Good thing that was the last one.
So if you play Apex Legends, you're very familiar with those billboards, those large screens that show the kill leader, the champion squad, things like that. Fun fact, when you look at those using Crypto's drone, it'll actually just tell you straight up if there are any enemy squads in the drone's immediate range. All right, so let's take a look at one more clip. This is a long one, and I'm just going to talk you through my thought process here, as well as
Enemy agent
what
right
I'm
here.
doing with Crypto. So I ping because I hear somebody, I hear footsteps, just so my team is aware, I can respond as quickly as possible. The wonderful thing about Crypto is you can send out your drone as soon as you want to, so you don't have to put yourself at risk. You can put your drone at risk, and when the drone is destroyed, it goes into a cooldown. The developer told me it was a minute and a half. My experience was it was more like 30 seconds, but again, that could be a disparity between the build that I was playing and the build that's going to go live. So I get a little cue there.
Enemy over
Again, that's not some ability I'm activating, that's just the drone automatically detecting that because it is visible. The pings are me, though. It will not ping, but it will reveal it for your allies. So I'm going to go ahead and chase that. If you'll notice, I left my drone exactly where it
want some
is, so I can just hit
train
Q
gameplay, bro,
and immediately
please.
go back in. Being kind of cautious here. This guy's wide open.
Dang, dude, good shots with devotion. That thing's really
I
hard
got
to shoot
detected
with.
here, and you have this little UI element. Ducking that triple take shot there, you have that UI element that pops up that lets you know that you've been detected. The drones are very small and somewhat difficult to hit, but they die in a single shot of basically any weapon. I'm going to dive into this building here, a lot more urban environments in World's Edge, and just recharge my shield here. I hear somebody, and sure enough,
Blast
sorry
him.
friend. your ammo and your 99, please.
Yeah.
This guy had some good stuff. And that's actually me getting hit by a crypto ultimate. So my shields are down by 50 points. Pretty powerful stuff.
That EMP
with
is
the
lit.
utility it brings,
It's gonna
the
annoy
scouting
me.
potential,
But
and
it's
just the
lit.
straight up damage. But obviously, crypto has to be in the drone for that. Though you can pop the ultimate outside of the drone, and it'll just trigger wherever the drone is, even if it's on your back, I believe. Drone detected again. Got a teammate down.
Good shot.
This is one of the situations where there's so much fire happening that everybody's just coming in. So we're going to be in this building for the duration.
Kids stood no chance with that devotion.
I'm not giving up on them.
And to try and loot up, gonna shield swap there. There's a double tap trigger, which for the G7 Scout, as well as the EVA shotgun, basically fires 2 shots for every 1 pull of the trigger.
Etching into my eye in the sky.
He's got good aim. He's pretty good. You know he plays. Smart player too.
And in classic Apex fashion, here comes a fresh, full
Third
team of 3
party.
players
Yeah.
who are playing very aggressively and very well.
Gotta
And they did a
love
great
it.
job finishing off the squad there. So kudos to them. So that was some crypto gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for all things Apex, you're already in the right place. So keep it locked.
Hey, that was lit. I liked it. I liked it. Shout out to IGN for letting us see this video. We get 11 minutes of gameplay with Crypto before Season 3 drops tomorrow. Crypto's going to be OP. Like I said before this video even started, Crypto is pretty much a Bloodhound 2.0. Like, that drone is going to be super OP. I read somewhere that the drone can pick up teammates' banners. It can also loot supply bins. Now, I don't know if that's true. I was hoping this guy would clarify like everything that Crypto could do. I don't know if it's true, but I read that. And if that is true, this dude is gonna be OP. Crypto is gonna be OP. Like, you can use his thing to get banners. You can loot supply bins. It has an EMP. You can literally see people through buildings. He's gonna be OP. I'm already expecting Apex to nerf him. He's gonna be nerfed, especially if the cooldown time. What did he say? It was 30 seconds or a minute or something like that. That's not a long cooldown time, especially for that drone. And you can keep that drone as long as you need it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Season 3 tomorrow. We will be streaming tomorrow all day. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about 11 minutes of crypto gameplay, Apex Legends Season 3. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, turn on the notifications because we do the video daily. Also, make sure you guys go check out IGN, man, because they supply this video for us to see. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers. It's grind time. Let's get it.